Dad, are you crying?
Who is your daddy?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I am your father.
Welcome back to Two Dads, One Sippy Cup. We are back after me ruining Mike's whole weekend this weekend.
He did. Ruined it. Absolutely fucking ruined it.
So if you're happy that I ruined Mike's weekend, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube.
No one's gonna do that.
No.
So nobody's happy about it.
No, maybe not. Maybe we get it. Maybe there's another subscriber we get. But yeah, so it's been a shit weekend. I don't want to say it was a shit 30th birthday because it was fun and my wife did a very nice job making it not shit.
Yeah, dude. And I was supposed to be there for it, and then you ruined it.
I did, apparently. Although I was the only one. I was the one that got the least amount sick, so I feel like technically I didn't ruin it. Hey.
You pretty much. Vinny says hi. Hi.
She said she's pooping.
No, she's going to shower. So I have to move the camera. So yeah. So for everyone who doesn't know me or up to date with my life, I was supposed to surprise Vinny for his 30th birthday. I booked this fucking flight in July. His wife had it all set up. She was going to go run an errand. And then just kidding, she told me to take an Uber that she's like, I'll pay you for. And I'm like, no, I could just pay for the Uber. It's okay. And I had a whole big thing where I was going to like come in and make you feel bad for me taking an Uber because you were giving your wife shit about a 6 o'clock errand.
Here's the thing. If she made you take an Uber, I was going to tell her I knew and make her go pick you up.
Wow.
I wasn't gonna let that happen, because like I didn't realize it. Like I didn't realize the surprise until I was like, "Why are you going for a fucking errand at 6 o'clock at night on my fucking birthday?"
Like, specifically at 6.
Especially because she told me she's picking up the cake at 9 in the morning. I'm like, what could you possibly have to do at 6 o'clock on Friday night? It's gonna take an hour and a half. I'm like, I don't get it. Whatever it is, just cancel it. I was like, it's not as important. You're gonna leave me here.
Wow. So she didn't even like claim she had to go get the cake.
No.
Kind of. She's just trying to get found out.
The thing is like there was gonna be so many people here that I was like gonna have to cook and clean for all these people, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
You know, at least you know she'll never cheat on you, or if she does, you'll catch her right away.
I probably would catch her right away. She's not.
Cause she'd be like, oh, yeah, I gotta go run an errand. It's 11 o'clock at night. I gotta do an errand.
Yeah, like. It was, like the fact that she just kept calling it an errand was like, why are we calling it that? Like, it's not like.
So in the text message to me, it was like, Vinny's giving me shit about running an errand at 6 o'clock, and I was like, I read it and I was like, shit, should I like tell her like, what did you say? Or I was just like, all right, he has no idea. I was like, this guy has no idea. I don't know what she said, but I guess he bought it. And, but you gotta say you're getting the cake, right?
Well, the thing was she got the cake at 9 o'clock in the morning, so like I would have seen that the cake is there.
Oh, I thought you meant the next day she was getting the cake at 9 o'clock at night.
No.
On Saturday. No, on Saturday, I meant Saturday morning.
Friday morning. So like I just feel like instead of errand, if she just said I have to go pick up your gift, I probably wouldn't have caught on. But the fact that it was such a specific time and like she just kept repeating errand and like wasn't giving me any
that's
more,
what I'm saying. You got to come up with something better than that.
And like the time was like so specific to that, like I was just like she's saying she's going to the airport. Like that time is the amount of time it takes to go to and back from the airport.
Well, you know what's funny? So I booked it like late July or August.
Right.
Not one time was it ever like discussed between you and me, and
well, that was another thing I said to Marissa. I was like, and the fact that Mike had not one time mentioned what I was doing for my birthday made me a little suspicious.
Dude, I want to find out when Marissa texted me and said this should be a surprise. It was literally like 3 weeks ago.
It was 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And she was going to say it should be a surprise or shouldn't? How was it? Like, wasn't it already planning on being a surprise?
when I booked it, me and you never ever talked about it. Obviously.
Oh, true.
Hold on, we texted a lot because that whole prank we did on you that you didn't like.
Yeah, that
Big
was really
fucking
fun.
baby.
I think honestly, you guys shouldn't plan anything together anymore.
Dude, Monday, September 26th is when she told me it's a surprise. Like a month and a half after I booked. It just so happened that I never told you I was coming. But
True.
I always like assumed that maybe it would be a surprise if it
Right,
like
right.
made it that far.
True. I mean, yeah, overall, I mean, it wasn't a super great weekend just because, like, it was a rough week because he was sick. I think after we did the pod on Tuesday was when
Yeah.
he was pretty sick
But
on
talk
the day
about
of the pod.
fucked up that he tested negative.
I know, isn't that crazy? I mean, maybe he was
Because
negative, but like it really makes no sense.
nah, no way, no way.
Yeah.
So Marissa was like, "Hey, like Chenzo's sick," and like she told me about the nanny and all the shit, and I was like, "Listen, just get him tested." And I was coming, no matter, even if he was still pretty sick. I know he had gotten better,
Right, right.
but like I was like, Michael's been sick for like fucking 2 weeks. My wife is sick. What's the difference if I come and expose myself to sick? Even when Marissa got sick, if she did not have COVID, I was coming.
Right, right. And I said to Marissa, I was like, it's so dumb because like we were not sick. like she didn't feel great. I felt like, like I just didn't feel right, but I was fine. But like because it's COVID, like you had to be like, no, dude, like I can't come. Like it's COVID,
Yeah, because if it was just like some cold you had, I was
Right.
coming, which
Right,
is
right.
what it was. And then once she got sick, I'm like, yo, you got to get tested because like I can't.
Right, yeah. You can't just like not work
And
for weeks at a time, and it's fucking annoying. She couldn't work all week. She hasn't been back to work yet, so she doesn't go back till
Yeah.
Friday. And yeah, my parents were here, just like willingly got COVID.
Well, did they test positive,
Not yet.
or they just
I mean,
they're not even probably gonna test?
I mean, no, they bought when it was funny because like we said to them, we were like, "Hey, look, here's the deal," because it was like whatever day before it was Tuesday actually before the pod, and I said to my mom, I was like, "Look, I was like, here's the deal. Chenzo just went and got tested for COVID. He's negative. But
that negative test changed everything.
well, yeah." And I said to Marissa, and I said to my parents, I was like, "Look, he's sick. He's negative. Do you want to come tomorrow to watch him? Because like on Thursday, because we needed someone to watch him Thursday." Yeah. So like I took off Wednesday. They came, watched him Thursday, and then like and Marissa ended up not going to work on Thursday because she was like, "I just don't feel right. I'll just get a COVID test," because she has to get a COVID test to take off from work.
Yeah.
So she went and got the COVID test and didn't even like think anything of it. At like 5:00, she's like, "Well, I'm positive." My parents got like a little nervous, like they started freaking. They went outside for a few minutes and they were like, they had to like regroup outside. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, because it's funny, right? Because chances are you are not you're like a fucking hermit, but especially your wife who's in a hospital. Right. But a lot of us probably interact with positive people every day,
right,
and don't know it, so it doesn't matter. Now, listen, if I stayed at your house for 2.5 days, I would probably get it.
Yeah, like that's my thing. Like my mom was kissing the baby, like he was covered in snot. Like there's just if she doesn't get it, I mean, if they don't get it, I mean, then they just have some extremely powerful immune systems, I guess.
Have they ever gotten it?
No, they haven't. I mean,
so here's the thing, right? So here's the thing. They could test positive. They could not test at all, right? Like if they don't get super sick,
right?
If they don't even show any symptoms, they could still be positive, but they'll never test because why would they?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
that's why COVID's fucked up.
I don't know. I mean, like, so I mean, yeah. So the weekend was kind of like
it's
fucked, and then like I felt bad because nobody was here. My brother decided to like he was like, I'm not gonna come and get sick. Like he's like, I just don't want to get sick. He's like, I'm not coming. So he didn't come. So Saturday morning I felt bad because he was moving. So I woke up and my dad woke up and I'm like, why don't we just drive down to Charlotte real quick, help him move, and then drive back. So instead of having fun all weekend, we drove 2 hours to Charlotte and moved him into his new apartment, and then 2 hours back. They didn't have
But
lunch ready for
doesn't
me.
that defeat the purpose of him not coming?
We were like outside, like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't
I
like he was
guess.
staying in the house. Like, it was more like he needed somebody to carry a dresser and a mattress, and like his girlfriend was not going to be the one to do it. And because he called me, he's like, "When can you come?" And I was like, "I don't think I can until like Thanksgiving." Like, I was like, "I have no weekends off until Thanksgiving." So that's what we did. So we didn't do much this weekend. We were supposed to go out to dinner Saturday. We did not. Um,
Yeah, but that cake looked awesome, and you
Cake
got
was
some
awesome.
cool merch.
I did. I got a cool side duck shirt, and some. I got a golf club. So that was nice.
Yeah, dude. You know, like this stuff went deep. You don't remember like months ago me asking like, "Hey, what's everyone's favorite Pokemon?" Like randomly.
Oh, I mean, like that question has been asked multiple times.
That's
in the
how
group
deep
chat.
this shit runs, bro. Multiple times. Yeah, I know it was, but I didn't remember what your answer was, so I had to find out again.
True.
That's how deep this shit runs, bro. And then like you're like changing your Pokemon halfway. I didn't even tell Marissa. Like you said it, and then the next day you're like, no, Haxorus. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you can't change. You didn't change Psyduck. Psyduck stayed, but
yeah,
you
he
changed
went home.
Steelix.
I like
You
that
were
one.
like, yeah. All of a sudden I was like, I'm not telling Marissa if she gets some Steelix shit. She gets some Steelix shit. Whatever. Fuck them.
No, she definitely recognized the side duck because I've showed her it before. But one of the things so let me ask you this. This is a little off topic, but
You can do it.
my
can do
wife
it.
likes to say she loves to say this. She almost refers to herself as this person, as somebody. Does your wife ever say something like, somebody did X, Y, or Z?
Like in the house, like somebody left
Yes.
the stove on
Right,
or something.
Like today's the specific
Okay.
example from today was we're coming home from a walk and the garage door is open, which is fine. We always leave the garage door open, but the door to the house is just wide open. And I'm like,
What about your dog? Oh, you're with the
well, we're
dog?
with the dog. And so I got home
Okay.
and I'm like looking at it. I don't say anything. And Marissa goes, "Somebody left the door open." And I'm like,
Who's somebody?
she went back in the house to go get a blanket for the baby. I'm like, "You left the door open." Like, what do you mean? Like, so I do feel
I
like
don't know who
this,
somebody is, but it ain't
right.
me.
Yeah, like she just always says that somebody thing. And a lot of times
No,
I think
Nicole doesn't do
somebody,
that.
no. Um
No.
one
But
of
Nicole does like her own type of things, but not that.
yeah, I don't know. I always get the somebody did this. Or I'll say like
Is it ever you? How often is it you?
I don't ever I think it's never me, obviously, but she thinks it's never her. So I mean, you know.
Yeah, but how confident are you it's not you? Like
I'm
100%.
confident. I mean, like I would never say that something was left away if I wasn't 100% confident that it wasn't me that left it said way. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like risking it like on something, you know? Like if I'm going in for something, it's because I'm 100% sure that I'm 100% right. Like I'm not willing to like take a risk on an argument.
I feel you. I feel like because you'll just go down swinging, even if,
I know
like,
that's
if
the
it got to the point where you're like, "Fuck, I lost," you're not gonna like, you're gonna
No.
dig in. You're not gonna
Yeah.
back down. You're digging in.
100%. That's what I did yesterday. I was told that we had to drive 48 minutes to go get pictures taken, and it was right after work, and I just got that sprung on me, and I was not super psyched about it.
Yeah, because you know what's crazy is like, so that was never. Was it ever brought up prior?
Well, I guess I understood it to be that we were driving a half an hour. And
So the 10 minutes is what threw you over the
it's
bridge.
18 minutes, and yes, it does throw me over the bridge because it's at 6 o'clock at night, and that means I gotta listen to a crying baby for 2 hours. That's what that means. So yeah, it threw me over the edge.
Yeah,
sorry.
no. So I'm always big on like if somebody's thinking of something for a long time and like say this was news to you and Marissa for like ever was thinking, all right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. When it's sprung on you, that's brand new.
Right.
to you. That's not brand new to her. That she had all the pros and cons already figured out in her
Yeah,
head. You were like,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so you were put in a bad spot. I hear you. Because listen, I had to do pictures on Sunday during football, so that's also your fault. Because you want to know what I would not have been doing if I went to North Carolina?
Take
Pictures on Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, when
Yeah.
was your flight supposed to be going home?
I paid extra for a not early flight, so you didn't have to wake up at 4 in the morning and drive me like last time.
Nice. That's nice of you.
It was like 12 o'clock.
Cool.
It was a nice flight, and then you ruined it. So thanks.
Well, what are you gonna do? All right. Let's talk about. So you had sent me a video last week, on Twitter. The video. I'm gonna pull it up right here. So.
Are you gonna be able to show it?
Yeah. So there was the video.
Oh, good video. Good video.
So in this video, this kid, I guess I'll explain the video and then we'll put it up. But in this video, he is at a baseball game, right? I think it was a baseball game, or was it a hockey game?
No, it was hockey.
It's a hockey game. Gets down on one knee, does the whole proposal thing at the game. For some reason, he's not wearing a shirt too, right? If I remember correctly.
He's not. I'm watching it right now. He's not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, and gets down on one knee, asks this girl to marry him, and she was.
This was on an Islanders game.
Was it like a preseason game, or I guess no?
No, they
opening
started.
night.
They
Yeah.
started.
Just say no! Just say no!
This woman says no to him. She said no. Walked away. How do you?
Yeah, but so in her defense, she didn't just straight up say no and walk away. She pulled him close, held his hands, and was telling him something "Listen, man,
Get up.
I ain't about it. Get up." She didn't just diss him and walk away. She was trying.
Right.
Not that you can there's no coming back from a no. But I have so many things to say about it. So many.
Like what?
Number one, who asked that question without knowing the answer? Number two,
Number one, yeah. That's
gotta know where to do it. You gotta know where to do it.
I think
You gotta know where she does not want to do it is more the answer.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta know that if she's not a diehard fucking balls to the wall Islander fan, you cannot be doing it at any game.
With your shirt off and jeans and boots at an Islanders game. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Nicole, I remember when we right before we got engaged, Nicole always didn't want to do it in Disney. Thought she doesn't like that. Thought it was tacky, whatever the reason is.
Right.
And it's really funny because we went to Disney, me and her, in April. We got engaged in July. And we go to this firework night, and some guy comes up to us and is like, "Hey, you guys want me to take pictures? I'll set it all up, blah blah blah, while the fireworks are going." And it turns out in Nicole's head, she thought this was all a part of some big scheme to propose and have the photographer there and everything. And at the end of the night, she was like, "Wait, it didn't happen?" And I was like, "No, you didn't. You specifically said not Disney, specifically. What am I gonna do? Do it in Disney?"
Yeah, I mean, you got to know that. And I just think 9 times out of 10, you probably shouldn't be having your shirt off.
Well, I'm sure there are exceptions.
Are there many exceptions, though? What would the exception be? It's certainly not at an
I
Islander
got a
game.
bloody nose. I got a bloody nose, and it's all over my shirt. And I had to stuff it with my shirt, so I had to take it off.
That's
and
not
then
you?
I had to propose. No, I'm saying if that's why I wasn't wearing a shirt. Do you know my engagement story? How
I
we
do,
closed down
yeah.
an entire New York City park? Yeah. Good
Yeah,
times.
I just didn't know that you. I thought you were adding to the story now. I thought the story got even wilder.
No, no, I'm saying that's like a scenario.
Gotcha.
But also, what if the scenario is like, hey, like me and my girl always go hiking, and like it could be normal if you're like hiking in the summer to take your shirt off.
Right.
It might be a dumb thing. It might be stupid, but that's not going to be like why she says no. And honestly, good for the girl for saying no. Because she could have just said yes, lived some bullshit for like a half a day, and then was like, had to deal with the guilt of saying yes, and like, who knows how far it goes. Or two, have to never say no and like go through with it, and it's all fucked up from the jump.
Yeah. Like. Yeah. I don't know.
Because like, I can't imagine saying no in a private setting is easy.
I'd imagine it's easier than when you're on the big screen at the Islanders game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm saying it's not easy, but
Right.
if you're on the big screen in front of thousands and thousands of people, to say no is crazy. So like, good for
Right.
her. But my last point is, do you think it's fake?
Ooh, that's a good question. It very well could be. He did
Never
not
crossed your
seem-
mind? Did that ever cross
it
your
didn't
mind?
cross my mind until you just said it. He didn't seem like as upset as. I guess I don't think it was fake, because I don't think you can fake his reaction. He just seemed like, like that's not the way I thought that was gonna go. Like,
Yeah, he didn't even know what to do. He just like sat there on his knees, like,
and then he
okay.
got back up and like sat in his seat, and then like that was it. Like, I guess, like, what do you do? Like, I'm not gonna run after her, so like, you know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
have two decisions. You can have two choices. Like, you can go out, but you know you're gonna run into her if you leave. So like, I think if it was me, I'm staying.
You're staying? You're not ever gonna leave? You're gonna leave after the game?
Maybe not after the game, but I'm gonna stay for 15, 20 minutes. Like, I'm gonna make sure she's gone before I leave.
All right, that's fair.
Like, I don't know.
I actually
Yeah.
I saw another video of a guy who quote unquote proposed at a football game. Did you see it? Did you see this
I
one?
did not. No.
The guy gets on one knee, bro, and pulls out a fucking ring pop, and the chick slaps him in the face. She thought it was for real,
Oh shit.
and then saw it was a ring pop. Slapped him right in the face.
And you think that one was fake, or you think that one was real?
Oh, I think that was real. I think the guy's just stupid.
Yeah, like, I don't think there should never be jokes. There's two things you should make jokes about: babies and marriage. Those are not joking things. Also, I don't like jokes. I don't want to be joked on.
I like to do jokes, and I can't wait to get you again
No,
because
I don't.
my
like
only
jokes.
thing is like because of our long distance pen pal relationship, I need to include your wife, and I don't like it because that I told her I don't think I want to add her to the next prank, but I might have to, just because of like I need an inside man.
Yeah, here's the thing though. I told my wife if she does one more prank on me, she's getting divorced. So that's it.
No, you're full of shit. You're full of shit.
Dude, I told her she's gonna get it back now. Like, she's gonna get got.
She's not gonna get got the way you got.
She is. It's not gonna. I'm not sure when it's gonna happen, but it will. It will.
Nah, not the same way. I told her to let you call. I said, fuck it, let him call. She said no.
I mean, if I called and then they told my HOA that I got down a tree, you know how fucked that would be, dude? Fuck.
How funny that would have been, dude.
Yeah, dude, you would have to pay a fucking fine. That's what would have been funny.
to see your face after like hanging up the phone and realizing that they didn't know, that shit would have been hilarious.
No, I don't think I would have funny.
Oh man.
Um,
Well, some people are funny, some people are not.
have you watched the Jeffrey Dahmer show yet?
I don't know if I can.
Oh, really? You're not into it?
We watched one episode and
What do
it's
you
like pretty not okay.
It's not fun to watch.
So
My
I
wife
don't
liked
think I'm gonna watch.
My wife liked it. It was interesting. I got like kind of sick of it throughout, but
It's yeah. Is it interesting? Yeah, but it's like pretty bad.
Yeah,
Like,
like
obviously,
he's like not a good
it's like a
guy.
rough watch. It's like a rough watch.
Yeah, like
Did you did you know Danny's grandmother lived like 2 blocks away from him, like from that apartment?
from the apartment in the hood.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Why? Why was Danny's
That's where,
grandma living like
that's where Danny's grandma's from,
from where? Where was it? Where even was it?
Wisconsin.
Danny's grandma's from Wisconsin. Is that why Danny's a Green Bay Packers fan?
Yes,
I
Danny's
didn't know
mother was
that.
adopted,
I had no idea.
and at least I'm pretty positive. Yeah, and yeah, that's why Danny's a Packers fan. Danny, I'm almost 100% positive Danny used to spend summers like in Wisconsin when he was
Interesting.
young.
I just thought he was like nuns, like this fucking big phony faker Cowboys fan.
Wow.
um,
Wow.
yeah, no,
But no,
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 I
Danny
truly didn't
Danny's
know.
got roots,
Yeah,
man.
no,
Danny's
that's
got
pretty
roots,
cool.
mama. That's
Um,
Danny's grandma,
I
mama.
gotta, I gotta, I gotta message him about that. I didn't know that. Interesting. So, okay, so let's talk about let's do the Reddit of the week here. Unless you got something else you want to talk about, Michael. We haven't mentioned Michael. Oh, let me ask you this: sippy cups.
Okay.
Oh, I got something I want to talk about. I
Okay.
got two things I want to talk about. Sippy cups. What do you like? What's your favorite kind? Do you like the cup
So
or do you like the ones that like? What do you like?
I have gone through a bunch, not because of he didn't like them or whatever. It's just um he's using bigger cups and stuff like
Mm,
that. The
true.
one I would recommend for you right now is it's like Munchkin, I think. It has the little weight on like the super swiggly straw.
Oh, and
So like
it's got the two handles, right?
yeah, so he can like lift it up and the straw bottom will fold down so he can drink from anywhere.
Cool. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's
Like
cool.
like almost like a bottle, how he can like flip it upside
Right,
down.
right.
The weight on the bottom of the straw will fall down also into the water.
So right now we are
So,
transitioning to like milk. Um,
uh-huh.
so we just started that like yesterday. Um, we don't obviously foresee
Did he
any
drink
problem.
it?
Yeah, I mean, well, no, he did not like he would not drink it cold. Um, so today we just warmed it like with his breast milk stuff and like put it in with that. And like he had no idea.
Yeah, Michael, dude, I've tried chocolate milk. I've tried vanilla milk. He won't do it. He's like, this is gross.
What's
He
with
will
that? That's
not.
so funny.
He won't drink it. I try. Who doesn't like chocolate milk?
I mean, that's crazy. Even people that are lactose intolerant like chocolate milk.
Dude, he won't drink it. I try. So that's it. He doesn't he drank like that oat milk stuff and like the pea protein milk stuff for a little
Right, right.
and then it's over, man. He hasn't drank milk in 6 months,
Wow.
something like that. He
Um,
just won't.
yeah, right now, I
He's
mean,
weird. He like cheese, he won't like you give him like a piece of like mutts, like fresh mutts.
oh,
He'll put it in his
really?
mouth and be like, ugh, he hates it. I
Really?
don't know why. Yeah.
That's so bizarre, man. Like Chenzo loves cheese. Like a spoonful of ricotta, like like the little cheddar cheese sticks, he fucking loves that shit. Um, but he's been pretty picky since he's been sick. We're wondering like if he has no taste buds or something.
I and uh uh you're frozen.
All right, you're back.
You're still frozen. So
I mean, you're not. I'm
no,
not
you're
frozen on
back.
this side. You're
Yeah, Michael hates cheese, Vinny likes cheese, so I don't know.
true. Mikey likes
Nothing I can do.
pancakes. Chenzo hates pancakes.
Oh no, Mikey's new he doesn't eat pancakes anymore.
What the fuck is with these kids, man?
He doesn't eat anything. He does not eat anything anymore. You know what he likes? Bananas.
Yes.
He likes these like vegetable. He likes these like vegetable ingredients made with vegetables and like other things to make like it's a regular muffin. It's like frozen. So he eats 2 muffins and a banana every morning. He will not eat anything else, and he likes spoonfuls of peanut butter. That's what he likes.
Bro,
That's it.
it's so bizarre. Like
And
this,
meatballs.
this morning, we made him a piece of toast with cheese. Would not eat it. Yesterday, ate a whole piece of toast with cheese. Yesterday, he wouldn't eat his eggs. Today, eats all his eggs. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just
Yeah, the thing is, Mikey does that for like 2 weeks.
it's crazy.
Like he'll go hard on something for 2 weeks. The only thing that's never wavered, not once,
Bananas. Oh shit.
All day he just goes nana 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 nana
Bananas.
nana nana.
Yeah.
Nana.
No, he loves
Nana.
bananas.
Nana.
He gets like all excited. He's like, it's really funny.
Dude, he's cruising on that little walker thing, man.
I know. I think he's gonna take his first steps. He like
Oh, he's ready.
yeah.
He maneuvers that thing. He doesn't mess around. He goes full speed.
Yeah, he like stops and like goes backwards with it and he like has figured out how to corner the dog with it now too. It's
Oh
pretty
shit.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Now, oh, forget it. You're in big trouble soon.
And this morning he woke up at fucking 4 a.m., bro. No reason.
Ooh, you know what's gonna happen in 2
What?
weeks?
What?
We move the clocks back, so that'll be 3 a.m.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot about that.
Apparently, this is the last year. We're springing forward and then never again.
Oh,
in the
really?
spring. Supposedly. That's
Supposedly.
what I heard through the grapevine.
All right. Well, as long as the grapevine said.
Yeah, but dude, for literally, I think 3 weeks, Michael hasn't slept through the night once.
That's crazy. I'm like
He
praying
just,
to God.
it's the same time. It's between 2 and 3 a.m. He just stands up and goes, da 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 da.
Do you go in there? Or what do you do?
Screams. Sometimes it depends. Like we can kind of tell, like if this cry is gonna end or if this cry is not. A lot of the times it's because he can't find a pacifier anywhere. Other times it's just because we don't know. It could be a dream, could be anything. He flips every day, same time.
That's
every
crazy.
day.
Yeah, like today at 4, that's what he was doing. He was like standing up, screaming. So I went in there and like laid in the chair for like 40 minutes or whatever. Put him down, wouldn't go back to sleep. Like sat there with my hand on his back. He just sits there. As soon as I walked out of the room, starts crying again.
Yeah, Michael will go back to sleep. He just like needs you in there for like a minute.
Right.
He'll go right back though. But
think
you end up sitting on the chair, and next thing you know, you're like, I'm not getting up. Here I am now.
Right.
Then you get back in bed. You're like, well, I can't go to sleep. It takes another 40 minutes. Then your alarm goes off, and you're upset.
Yeah, no, I was up from I was up from 4 until I might have slept for like 15, 20 minutes at like 6:15, but yeah. Let's jump into the Reddit of the week. I think there's a pretty good one. I didn't send it to you, but it's a short one, so you should be able to have some good listening comprehension here and understand it. Do I address my daughter's unibrow or wait for her to come to me? I have a nearly 10-year-old and she has got a unibrow. She's never mentioned anything about it to me. I'm just nervous about her getting made fun of at school. Do I try to prevent that by bringing it to her attention and asking her if she'd like to do something about it? Or do I say nothing? I think she's beautiful and her face is perfect, along with all the hairs on it. I'm just concerned because she's getting to an age where kids can be cruel about those things, and being a young girl comes with enough battles with self-consciousness. What do we think? I feel like this goes for anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a girl with a unibrow. Like, do you ever address
It's interesting
something?
though.
It is
No, but girl with a unibrow
specifically,
is
it's
kind of
interesting.
important because, you know, girls have a lot of body issues more than men. That's just you know what it is. So it's like you're bringing light to something that to her doesn't need to be brought to light, but you're also trying to be proactive.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's tough because like I don't know, like because you could really even like because like think about it. Think if your dad like came up to you and said, "Hey man, what's that shit on your face?" Like even if you're a guy, that's gonna hurt. Like there's no way offensive around it.
I do know that when I got my ears pierced, I was called some things.
My dad had his ears pierced, so I didn't get made fun of for that. My dad still has his ears pierced. It's pretty funny. Like occasionally he'll throw like a diamond, a gold hoop in.
Nice.
Like vacation.
Yeah, but he
van.
just one, right?
He just has no. He has 2 on his left side, I think, maybe.
Yeah. So one was pushed when I got the second. When I had both of my ears pierced, which the hole's still there. that really pushed it.
Oh yeah.
That really pushed it. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad
Huh.
didn't necessarily love it when I had my tongue pierced. Um, so, yeah. I don't know. I
That
think
was gross. Why did you do that?
I liked it.
Ew. It was gross. You were like pulling it all the time.
Bro, you lick your mustache all the time, so shut up. Like, that's even grosser, dude.
No?
It 100% is. But let's get back to the unibrow
All right.
situation.
Whatever.
I don't know. I think you gotta. I think you gotta wait. I think you have to wait.
A lot of it like kind of depends too. Like I don't know. Like culturally also like are you in a group of people who are like you, I guess?
I
Cuz
guess
like
people were talking
if
about me and you,
say,
dude. Not
like
like
all
I'm not talking about all the cultures of the world. Maybe some cultures just
No,
have
I'm saying
unibrows.
no, what I'm saying is like if you're like in an all Italian community, like chances are like some of those girls are gonna have like mustaches. You know what I mean? Like out of
Right. That's true.
where it's like it's not like abnormal. Not
Right.
not that it's abnormal. It's just like they'd be used to seeing it.
Yes. And they would.
Or like a young girl with like hairy arms because she's like super Italian and has like dark hair.
Right. So I think the thing with it is like the best case scenario would be like to set up a situation where you just let her happen to see you plucking your eyebrows.
Yeah, but then like every day, how old is this girl? Did she say?
10. 10-year
I
olds don't need to
don't
be fucking
know.
plucking their unibrows. And if a little boy ever said some shit to my kid about fucking a unibrow, I think I'd kill him.
I get a uni. I have to shave my shit.
Oh, you shave it, I pluck it.
Nah, I can't. I hate that. I haven't got my eyebrows done in a while. But anyway,
I don't think you can say anything to a 10-year-old. That's super young to even be addressing things like that, I feel like.
what I mean, like you're gonna like create this like.
You're creating a problem, yeah. I think. I think you just wait. If she gets made fun of, she gets made fun of. Like, that sucks, but like, then you just address
But that's
that
what
in
happens. You're a
itself.
kid. It's like everyone gets made fun of. No.
Yeah, like I think that if you get made fun of, you address the problem. Like if she gets made fun of and you're not like close enough with her where she even like mentions it to you, I'm not sure. Like I feel like most of the time though, you're not telling your kid the thing that everyone else is gonna make fun of them for. You shouldn't also. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
I'm
be the
out
one
on
that
that.
addresses it first,
Yeah, I'm
like,
out on that. I'm out.
right?
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
not gonna be like, "Hey, kid, you got that crazy unibrow. You trying to shave that shit before you
yeah,
get
like
made fun of,
yeah, because
or
like
what's going
there's
on?"
no way I'm gonna bring it up in a way that's sensitive. I'm gonna be like, hey, like I know I know whatever I'm gonna say is gonna come off like I'm making fun of them. Like, I know myself. That's just the way it's gonna be.
I guess it all depends. Like everything depends on everything. Like I don't know
Right.
her relationship with her daughter. Like would
Yeah.
her
Like,
daughter appreciate it, or would her daughter be like, "You always do this shit to me, mom. You called me fat yesterday. Fuck you." Like who knows? I don't know.
right. Right. And plus, like again, she's 10. She doesn't have like a quote unquote relationship with her mom. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not like she understands it as that. Like she knows what the boundaries are, or like I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I don't
like
know. This
I don't even remember
also
like 10.
girls in general scare me. Um, so I don't know. I'm out. I'm out on telling her about the unibrow.
Yeah. Like
Leave a
I think
we'll put up a poll on Twitter though.
that's a good idea. Yeah, we should. All right. Fire it off in the unibrow poll this week, guys. Um, that about wraps it up for Two Dads One Sippy Cup this week. We will be back next Wednesday morning. It's for your drive to work, for your lunch break, or for when you're changing dirty diapers and feeding your kid. Tune in to the hottest dads on the whole East Coast. And I'm just going to keep talking so Mike keeps doing his things. And we'll see you next time. That's it.